بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. أبناء الطلاب بالصف الثاني، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. إن شاء الله بإذن الله اليوم هنستعرض درس جديد من سلسلة دروس اللغة الإنجليزية ميجا جول 4. طيب، خدنا قبل كده يا شباب خدنا قبل كده اليونت الأولى والثانية والثالثة والرابعة والخامسة. النهاردة إن شاء الله بإذن الله هناخد الجزء الأول من اليونت الستة والأخيرة في المنهج بتاعنا إن شاء الله السنة دي. يلا نبدأ. ان شاء الله باذن الله يا شباب هيجي لك نموذج. النموذج ده ان شاء الله هيكون فيه متضمنه الاسئله دي. انا هنا عندي السؤال الاول بيقول لي listen and discuss. تعالى كده نشوف مع بعض. What do you think the words moral and ethical mean? السؤال الثاني have you ever been tempted to do something that wasn't right? Explain. Do you think in every situation there is always a clear right and wrong thing to do? ان شاء الله باذن الله هرفق الاسئله دي في النموذج، وان شاء الله باذن الله نرد على الاسئله دي ونجاوبها. طيب تعالى كده نبدا في الليسننج مع بعض.
1. Russ is at the airport to catch a flight. He is on his way to his brother's wedding. His flight is about to leave. As he runs through the terminal to his departure gate, an elderly man suddenly slips and falls in front of him. The man cries out in pain. Russ knows that if he stopped to help the man, he would miss his flight. If he missed his flight, he would miss his brother's wedding. Russ runs past the man as if he hadn't seen him. Would you have done what Russ did?
2. Mike is taking an extremely important history test. The test will determine whether he passes the class. Mike has been studying for the test day and night. He feels well prepared, but when the test is in front of him, Mike's mind goes blank. He can't remember anything. It is as if he had never studied. Sam is the best student in the class and is sitting right next to Mike. Sam's paper is close enough for Mike to see the answers. The teacher is not paying attention. Mike knows that if he copied Sam's answers, the teacher wouldn't see. What would you do if you were Mike? 3.
A ship strikes an iceberg and 10 passengers crowd into a lifeboat that is only intended to hold 9. The lifeboat slowly starts to sink because of the extra weight. If it does, all 10 passengers will die in the freezing water. The captain considers his choices and decides to force the weakest individual out of the lifeboat. He reasons that if he did nothing, everyone would drown. This way, only one person drowns, and this person would have drowned anyway. Others on the lifeboat feel that this choice is morally wrong. They say that if he did nothing, then even if none of them survived, at least no one would be responsible for anyone's death. If you were the captain, what would you do?
4. Mariana has struggled in science class for years. This year, to help motivate her, Mariana's parents have told her that if she receives a B on her report card, they will help her buy a cell phone. But Mariana has done poorly in the class and knows that her final grade will be a D. The day her report card is due to arrive in the mail, Mariana arrives home from school and is greeted by her parents with hugs and smiles. She takes a look at the report card and sees that her grade in science is an A. Clearly, this is a mistake, but Mariana can get away with it if she doesn't say anything. The cell phone is only part of the reason that she's tempted not to say anything. She also dreads the idea of seeing the pride on her parents' faces vanish. What would you do if you were Mariana?